Alright guys, morning. Today we're doing a little how to scout video. We're hitting a piece of public water. Comes in, got a creek coming in here, and then you see all the cattails down there. It goes all the way down there. Got my beautiful wife in the truck. She's going to take the truck down to the other end and read her book while I paddle through here doing some preseason scouting. I'm trying to find spots that are not super thick in mud. We've hunted this spot twice now, and first time we were able to get out of the mud at a certain spot, and then we want to try a different spot last year, and mud was terrible. It was like over knee deep mud, and then about all the way up to the hip in water. You know, it's about a foot of water, 3 feet of mud. Just terrible. But we're gonna paddle with the kayak, see if we can get a boat in there, all that kind of fun stuff. See if find some spots we can stand out of the mud, stuff like that. Show you where the birds like to sit. There's a lot of birds down there right now. I saw them from the road. But let's get to it. All right, so we're on our own now. Missed it, but there was a coyote right in this last bush when I was getting ready. He's all the way past these cows up on that flat out there now. But maybe we'll be here this winter and I can get a nice good coyote for the wall. Anyways, I want to show you guys this real quick. This is why it's good to preseason scout before you come in, because I'm walking in my waders right now. I'm walking all the way down through there. I'm walking through all this stuff, and if I didn't do preseason scouting, I wouldn't know this. But right here, down fence, barbed wire, I was carrying it over. I saw it, so I stepped over it, but if you didn't catch that with your headlamp in the dark, there's a hole in your waders right there. First day of the year. Oh, you'd be pissed. But luckily, we saw it. We know it's here. Remember that. All right, guys. I didn't make it to the water yet, but I wanted to show you this because to me is cool. This pond system is fed by a natural spring, and here's the head of it. So you came. It's all dried up there, and here it comes, right out there. It's right out of that mountain. So that's pretty cool. There's not a lot of natural springs out here, but actually getting on them is pretty cool. So yeah. Some rocks and some water coming right out of the ground. Well, about walked in this hole right here. I think there's a big little bit of water. It's like 4 feet deep. Glad I didn't do that. Ugh. So I was thinking, there's a pond. Got some ducks floating around, some teal, blue wings. Let's see if we're gonna get up and fly. They're right here. Just come back over here against the edge. There they go, blue wings. Just like I thought. But this pond would be a good spot. Your far side's probably 35. I don't know how well the GoPro can judge all that, but like this stuff, look how haired over this is. I could sit in right here. Those birds wouldn't see me. I got my decoys out there, be starting at a 20-yard shot, but they probably might even circle overhead right here above you. They land in the water anywhere from here to all the way to there. That's all shootable range over the water. And literally like right where this double snake is right here, you sit right there. You have front cover, you just sit in the water right there. There's another one going right through here. You can't even tell. You can only see a little bit right at the very beginning. But there's tall cattails down the inlet. But let's get in there and see how the mud is, because that's the big question: is how bad is the mud? We're gonna find out right now. So frost. Good. Doesn't look like much. It's only 2 to 4 inches of water, but mud. Yeah, I'm already waded boot deep in the mud. Whew. Yeah. Well, this mud is something serious. It's not bad actually. It's only a foot mud and then it's hard bottom. That's not bad. Water's to the mud is that deep. It's my fingers deep. That's it. The water, that is mud. So I get down this middle stuff and it can get worse. That's why we're walking it, checking the early season. You can really see scuffs of the duck's feet hitting the mud. It's so shallow. So why we check this kind of stuff, pre-seats and scouting, is my super swimmer would not work in here. And on the super swimmer setup with the motion spreader, but just the swimmer by itself would work. The agitators would work great. You might be able to get a jerk string in here, maybe. We'll have to see if a jerk string would work. I didn't bring any decoys to test that kind of stuff, but overall, I don't think you get a boat in here. Right here at the beginning, or I guess this is kind of the end if you're taking the boat, because it'd be a far end, but yeah, let's keep it going and grab the kayak now and paddle through here. I might honestly even walk it. I need some exercise. I am able to paddle in the kayak with no gear loaded down. I'm afraid if I loaded down gear, the kayak would sink deeper and then just sit in the mud. It'd be hard to paddle through this, but this is not bad at all. I can do this. This grass around here, as you can see, is about 2 feet tall. A couple cattails back in there. Got some about 3-foot cattails right here. Oops, sorry, camera might have been nice. About 3-foot tall cattails there. Not great cover. Poke the kayak in there, should be okay. They fly over you though. Obviously you want to have some cover over the kayak to hide you, but could be okay. If you sat on your butt in that, it'd be okay. It'd be low enough, I think. Right now, imagine I'd be sitting down in water. You won't really see me. Like a lay down blind hunt, you just lay down in it and have your dog sitting next to you. This is all you can see. It stands up out of the mud. It's kind of marshy, but you get out of the water. That's looking a little bit better. Hopefully those cattails grow a little bit more before season. I could really enjoy that. Bunch of mallards. 1, 2. Oh, all the babies are too young to fly still. They're hanging right by this fence post, right on this little mud pile. So that's good to know. They're using that as a little mud land to hang out on in the middle of the day. It's about 11 o'clock. See a couple feathers in there from them cleaning their feathers and stuff. That's a good spot. Set the A-frame up against these cattails or something. Mud is still about the same. Oh, there's some more. Those are the babies. They're getting pretty big. They just can't quite fly yet. There they go again. Making a mess of themselves. Oh yeah, a bunch of them. Look at them all getting up. And we're bumping birds all the way through here. There's a lot of birds in here, guys. Oh yeah. There's a shoveler. So we got teal, shoveler, mallards. Let's find out what else we got in here. Oh, there goes some teal. That girl right there, I can see from her beak from here, she's a shoveler. This is a nice open spot, I like this. Oh, here comes some teal. Here they come. There they go, blue wings. Oh, beautiful. This is getting me excited for season. Look at them all flying around me. Oh, that was cool to watch that teal pack just come and bank up. Here they come again. They gonna land? Oh, oh no, 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 they're not landing. They're gonna land with that group down there. Oh, just cool to see. Cool to see birds work like that. All right, let's get back to paddling. So I actually like this spot a lot where I just ended the video a second ago. There's a channel there, the channel I came up right there. This big open area, all these ducks were hanging in. It looks good. The problem is this mud. So it's half a paddle deep of water, probably about 10 inches, but the mud is about 2 feet deep before it gets hard for the paddle. But you're talking, let's just say I'm 220 pound dude. It's gonna sink more than 2 feet in that mud. So this is what I call nightmare mud. It's gonna be over your knee deep, doing high knees in mud. And when it gets over once it gets like over your knee, it's so hard. I know some of you guys know how it's like hunting through the mud like that. Oh crap! Put away from my paddle. Whoops. Back over here. Ooh, look at that pretty blue wing. Ooh. That was a big blue wing. Pretty one too. Probably one of the breeders of this year. Not one of the babies. That was cool. But yeah, so it's nice and open. That's nice. Got taller cattails. I know you can stand on those cattails. I can see the mud. So I know it's a land just like the first time I hunted it. So that's good. This side would be, I feel like your face would stick out because the sun's hitting you so much. This side you'd get more of the shade. The sun's kind of at your back. This side, I feel like your face is more in the sun again, but stuff like that to think about. Obviously wind is more important than where the sun's hitting you in the face. But like right now, my face is in the shade. I turn this way, my face lights up. Those birds can see that too. So man, yeah, you can wear face camo and stuff, but if you're moving at all, I mean, birds see that flashing of your pale ass skin, and they're gonna catch all that. So for opener weekend, I don't think it'd matter which side we hunt on, but late season, you definitely want to do the shaded side, I think. But let's keep paddling. Green wing. Look at this, guys. Blue wings. That was cool. Look, that teal land behind me too. On this canal, that's how those teal are gonna do it too. Those teal at least seem like they like to fly low and fast down this canal system. Matt and I saw a redhead 2 years ago do it too. They fly low and down up the canal part of the system and do a little pass by shooting on some birds. Could be fun, decoy some birds. Also, I'm in about actually 2 feet of water, so that's a start. And got some feet in there, but I should be able to super swimmer on the south side of this setup. Should be deep enough, so good to know. Keep checking stuff out. See if there's any ducks around this corner. I'm not gonna be happy if I'm coming around it. Cattails are getting taller, so that's good. Oh yeah, cattails are getting a lot taller. Oh, bunch of ducks. It's a pretty good straight stretch. Oh yeah, there's like 50 of them plus. I don't know if you guys can see them all down there, right on that corner. Looks like they were feeding kind of. Oh, there's still a bunch of them right over here on this bank. It's decently deep. These cattails are nice and tall up there. That's where I'd want to set a blind, in that tall stuff. Well, hide is in that tall stuff. A lot of the birds are out here on this corner, so that's a good spot. Feeding this stuff. They're probably hanging out in this corner because I can see both sides are comfy. Feels kind of cornered and safe up here. There we go again. I'm also using Onyx maps. I will pin these, but my Onyx is frozen because I didn't upload it before I came in here. And I just stacked it up. I don't know. My Onyx is not working, so I can't get accurate pins. Luckily, we're on a small. It's a small stretch, so I can get pretty accurate with my mind, I think, on these. Plus, looking back on this footage, I can figure out where I'm at and make my pins for opening day a little bit more accurate. But I'm probably heading this corner, pull out, walk it, see how the mud feels, where we're gonna stand, if we need blind chairs, if we need marsh stands. I think I'm the only one with the marsh stand I'm gonna be hunting with on an opening day, so I'm gonna try and avoid marsh stand spots. If we get blind chairs, it'd be nice. And obviously getting the boat. That's the big question. Can we get the boat in? Let's get back to it. Oh, little baby. Well, this is a cool double switch back corner. A lot of blue wings this year, holy cow. Oh, there's a big old blue wing, that one's huge. Big old girl. There's another one in there. There's a mallard. This corner has taller and darker cattails. I just don't love it. Mud's. Oh man, here comes a bunch of birds. Widgeon. Ooh, bam! Shoveler. I don't know if you guys can hear all those birds, but there had to be at least 50 birds getting up right on this corner. Oh, I can see them now. There's 20 of them there. Boom, Drake shoveler. Boom, 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 boom. Another Drake shoveler. Those look like coots. Oh, they're splashing. Oh no, those are teal. Those are young teal, a bunch of them. You have a bunch of babies. Bunch of young ones. Oh man, look at all these mallards coming at me now. Oh, they're going in the back pond. Here's the spot where I think right there is where we sat. Open for our first time ever here. It was right there. Good open spot. This mud is terrible. Ooh, another group flew right over my head. Oh, you see that duck? That was cool. Look at them all. Oh, blue wing right there. widgeon, some blue wings. Oh, wonderful. Never gets old. Yeah, do that during season, guys. Bam! Pintails. 2 of them. A lot of birds, a lot of birds. Alright, well guys, made it to the docking spot, I'm gonna call it. We did a good scout, found some birds, found a lot of birds actually, mostly blue-winged teal, so where we're at, most of those teal are probably gonna be gone before we even get to shoot them. It's just how that is up here. Blue wings are always gone, right before season even starts. But I also enjoy shooting mallards in January, so can't complain too much. But yeah, have some pintails, some shovelers, mostly mallards and teal. Didn't see any redheads. Saw some gadwall, saw some pintail. But yeah, so there's some good tips in there on what you're looking for. Obviously, the ducks are congregated pretty good somewhere. Not a bad spot. Check it out. Make sure there's mud, and make sure you understand the obstacles you're getting yourself into to play it safe through all the situations. You don't want to be walking across and get stuck in the mud or hit a sinkhole spot or something. There's so many possibilities. Learn your spots a little bit, enjoy the adventure, and get out there and shoot some ducks, guys. Good luck this season.